Hey y'all, welcome to Erica the Queen's Tarot. I know it's late night, but I had to come here and give you guys an updated reading, okay? I just feel the energy of somebody. My daughter is being goofy right now. Okay, sorry. I'm here to give you guys an updated reading. This is going to be for the person on your mind and how they're feeling about you, okay? We're going to see what's going on in their energy. And I know a lot of people do zodiac readings, okay, and I get that, but I am more so a general love reader, okay? I like to read in general, not specifically, and I know people look for specific readings, you know, and I get it. However, this is my channel and this is what I like to do, so I appreciate those of you who like general readings and take the messages that resonate, okay? Let's get right to it, y'all. Oh, Divine Masculine fell out, and I didn't even grab that one to put back into the deck, so I'm guessing that is a message that someone needs to receive right now. Authority, discipline, father figure, okay? Ooh, I get Emperor with that masculine energy every time, especially with that authority here, okay? I also get tension. I have tension here, stressed out, migraines, worry. There's a masculine in your energy that's worried about something, okay? This person wishes they had more discipline in a situation with you. Maybe they stepped out, okay? We're going, ooh, look at the card that fell out here. The one, see, because there was three. And this was the one in my hand. I kid you not. It says love affair, dirty little secrets, sex fix, down low. Ooh. Okay, so some of the people in your energy may like the same sex, okay? And they may not be honest about that. But there's a divine masculine here that is definitely in their feelings, they are getting headaches, migraines right now. They're overthinking, they're stuck in their head. I'm getting the Two of Swords here, and I'm not even using my tarot deck, okay? But this person was definitely engaging in adult activity with other energies here, and they tried to keep this a secret as long as they could. Some way, somehow, some of you may have found out, okay? This person in your energy is feeling like shit right now because they stepped out. Yeah, and they was only doing it for sex. Some of you found out they mess with the same sex. Okay, that's for somebody. Maybe one or two people, if that. Okay, I have salty and nightlife. Okay, nightlife says striptease, gamble, Vegas. Yeah, this person likes quick fixes, sex fix. So I think this person, when they went out of town, they may have traveled somewhere and they had a sex fix with someone. This was a one-night stand, okay? They may have went out with their friends to a club or did something they should not have done, and maybe the result of this was you finding out. And this person is very, very stressed out and dealing with a lot of tension and a lot of mental turmoil because you found out that this person was fucking around on you, okay? I also have here salty, bitter, angry, petty. Yeah, this person thinks that you're being petty with them, but you found out that they were messing around. And maybe this didn't mean anything to them, but they had the nerve to do it in the first place, okay? So it's pretty much the principle of the situation here. This person is very bitter that you don't want to deal with them, angry. And some of you were angry at some point and probably still are, that they messed around on you, okay, with someone. Ooh. Okay, we have here paranoid and puzzled. This person doesn't have any idea what's going on with you in your personal life, okay? They don't have any means to keep up with you. Well, if it's social media, they may get a little something, but they don't get as much information about you as they would like because you guys are not that close anymore. This person is paranoid. They think that you may be dealing with someone else right now, and they're going to be very bitter about it if they find out that you are. This person is insecure as well, very guarded, okay? Having multiple people makes them feel better. It's like they need this validation from other people to feel important. But now they're paranoid that you have found someone else. And they were also very paranoid about you finding out about what happened here. And I'm not saying how you found out, but you did. Puzzled says confused, perplexed, conflicted. This person wanted to tell you the truth about what they did, but they did not. And I think you found out about this in a way that you really did not want to. You would have preferred for this person to have been honest with you, but they were not. At the bottom, we got family. Maybe their family member told you. You found out through a family member. Blood ties and inner circle is here. And some of them with puzzled being here. Some of them are upset with their family members who are telling on them. We have narcissist. Wow. So narcissist is here. Egotistical, opportunist, fragile. You broke this person's ego. You left them behind, and I don't think that you've always done this. I think you're the type of person that has always taken them back, okay? And they were looking forward to you doing the same thing again, but I don't think you did. This person has a very big ego. They feel like they can get what they want regardless of the situation. If you, even if you guys have an argument, they feel as if they're going to be on a winning end of this because you always seem to forgive them for the mess they make, okay? Let's get a couple more and we're going to move to another deck. Yeah, but this person is stressed out. I don't think you're dealing with them. And they feel like shit for fucking up with you is what's really going on here. We have waves. Yep. Waves came out the last 3 readings that I've done. 2 or 3. Waves. So this person is going through a wave of emotions. They're feeling upset. They're feeling sad. They're feeling paranoid, which we have here. They're having headaches, okay? They're having dreams about you, okay? Because I think that the universe is kind of putting all of this shit in their face because they should not have treated you the way that they did, okay? So this person has to sit with it, with themselves right now. It says emotions, worry, fear, paranoid, cautious, and guarded. This person thinks you're dealing with someone else, or you will eventually. And the reason they feel that way is because they know your worth. And they know that if they know your worth, someone else does, okay? This person is definitely emotional about you. Last one is apology. This just came out in the last deck. At the bottom, we got envy here. Envy says resentful, competitive, discontent. Yeah, without your energy, this person feels very discontent. They don't know what to do. They don't know if they're coming or going. They're resentful because you gave up on them when they were the ones who fucked this up in the first place. What? So, yeah, but we got apology. An apology says arrogant, rash actions, insincere. We got this at, when I did the reading this morning at work. This person is not going to be honest about this apology when they come towards you. They just don't want you to be upset with them, okay? But they do envy the fact that you were able to move on from them. They don't like the fact that you moved on from them so fast that you finally gave up on them. And this is driving them fucking insane. Mentally, they are definitely puzzled. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to get you back. They see you enjoying your life as well. They're bitter. They're angry. And they want to be petty with you. Okay? And they feel like this situation was petty that you didn't have to let them go. But they're out of time here. Delay, procrastination, too busy. Yeah. You're too busy. You're in your bag. You're focused on your money. You're focused on you. You don't have time for their shit. That's the energy I pick up. Okay, let's move on to the next deck. We're going to see how they're feeling. What's in their energy? What's going on? We have nourish and beginnings. Okay, this is for you. Nourish and beginnings is here, and it says self-growth, self-focus, soul finding. Like I said, you're focused on your finances, building yourself. You're becoming happier. Okay, you're eating better, you're feeling better, you're exercising, you just have a joyful spirit, regardless of what you've gone through with this person. I just get good energy, okay? A lot of you are also spending the time alone with yourself to figure out what you need, who deserves you and who doesn't. Right now, a lot of you are happy single, okay? And we have beginnings here. Beginnings say try again, new direction, start over. Somebody wants to start over with you. They want to be in your energy again. They miss you. This person may buy you flowers or something like that. I don't think you're going to want them, though, because this person thinks that's a way to get you back because they've always done things for you in order to get you back into their energy. But I don't think you're going for that this time. You're definitely focusing on yourself. Oh, I get, stress is here at the bottom of the deck. 2 just fell on the floor. But we have stress, turbulence, tension, arguments. Tension is on this card and tension is here. This person is tense like a motherfucker. They're not sleeping. You're wearing your crown, okay, whether male or female. You're not to be fucked with. They know that they got to come to you correct. They can't just come to you and breadcrumb you. They can't come half-stepping. They're either in or out, all or nothing. And they know that they can't come to you, like I said, half-stepping. They know that. Turmoil, unstable, affected. This person may be losing things around them, okay? Breaking point. Breaking point is here. You've reached your breaking point with this person, okay? You're at your limit with the bullshit that they've brought into your life. You're at your limit with dealing with them. This was the final straw. This was the straw that broke the camel's back. This person treated you really bad. You asked them to be honest with you. They still weren't. You had to find out things on your own. That broke you down even more because you've given them multiple opportunities to be honest with you and they just were not. All of this shit you've gone through with this person made you overwhelmed. Some of you may have gotten anxiety because of this person. We have thinking. Thinking is here and it says missing you, craving, desiring. Yeah. That's for sure. This person does miss you. They probably dream about you. This person misses you a lot. They crave your energy, not only adult time. They crave your energy, period, because you're just like this divine person. You come with good energy. Your aura is different from the people that they're around on a daily basis. And they miss that about you. They miss the positive energy, the laughter. They don't get a lot of that anymore. Okay? And it says bluff. Pretending, mass, exaggeration. Yeah, this person is exaggerating the fact that they may be okay. I don't think that they're okay. When you see them, if you have to, or you just so happen that they just so happen to check in on you or something, they sound so happy, like they're full of life and joy. This person is not. They really miss you and they're wearing a mask and they have to pretend because for one, this person has a very big ego. Okay, you stepped on their ego. They don't like that. Okay. But I definitely think that this person is a pretender. They are not who they say they are at all. They're a player. When I picked up my tarot deck, the King of Wands is here. And this is like a person who likes to play the field. We got the Ace of Wands too. But look what's in the middle of the Ace of Wands and the King of Wands. The Queen of Swords. Yep, you cut this person the fuck off. You're not letting them play with your emotions anymore. And I don't think they like that. They always wanted to have that hold on you. Yeah. What else do we have? This is a different deck. Cut down is here. We have cut down. Cut down says cutting out, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment. We just talked about patterns on the other card. Okay, this person thought that you were going to remain the same, that you would never get a really stable backbone. You would not leave them. They thought that since you were so nice and sweet and kind that you didn't have this other side to you that would check them. But I think they found out because you were at your wit's end with this person. You were at your breaking point with them. This person is upset also because of your ship selling in. We have ship here. Some of you may be getting all the things that you deserve in life, or they know that you will be because you're a good person. It says cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression and arriving. Yep, your ship is selling in. You're moving on from people, places, and things that definitely hindered you from growth, from moving on and finding the right people, that your people that's supposed to be with you. What do they call it? Your tribe. So I think that all of these things are about to start falling in place with you, for you. We have key on a ring. Key on a ring. Many options, unconventional, one night stand, string along. Didn't I say they had a one night stand? With somebody that they may not have cared about. They probably were drinking. And in the midst of that, met someone who was attractive to them. But then again, the liquor make people look more attractive. Okay, so it's not all what it cracked up to be. Here, they had no reason to hurt you the way that they did. Like you were the full package. And I'm not saying you were perfect, but pretty much close to it. And this person still stepped out and did other things because they have no self-control. Okay, but since you've left them, they are envious of that because some of you are getting attention from other people and they don't like that. They want to talk to you. Talking is at the bottom of the deck. Interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, emails, talking more. You may have blocked this person and they're finding any way possible to get in touch with you while you're out living life. Again, we got partying. And remember, we have here nightlife. So some of you are stepping out. You're in your glow. You're having fun and you're looking good. And this person is watching you making themselves upset. Okay, it's not something that you're doing forcefully. They're in your business. Okay, now we're going to pull from the tarot deck. This person is thinking you're going to contact them. I just saw the Seven of Pentacles. They think that they're waiting around to see if you're going to contact them. What messages do we have here from the tarot deck? Oh, okay. at the bottom we got the 6 of Wands. So you are coming into a victory of some sort because you are a very hard worker. You're an independent person. You put your all into everything that you do. And even in this relationship, you've put your all into it. You put your all into your job too with your finances. Some of you may be coming up on some money, I'm telling you, okay? And this person is going to be very upset because all they did was play the field the whole time they were with you. And they could have had it good, and they know that, okay? I'm hearing we could have had it all. That's what I'm hearing. I'm not going to sing that, but that's exactly what I'm hearing in my head. Page of Cups is here. This person couldn't really offer you emotional stability because they didn't have a lot of it coming up in their childhood. They can't give you anything they never received. This person knows that they're emotionally undeveloped. Ooh. Okay, I was going to say unavailable, but it said undeveloped. Yeah, like I said, nobody gave them that in their childhood, so they couldn't give you that. But this person tried, but they were still playing the field. We have here the 6 of Cups. Yeah, this is a person in your past. This can be recent or this could be someone you dealt with a year ago. It depends on how long you've been single and separated from this person. But they definitely miss you. They think about you. They look at your pictures. They see you shining with this Queen of Wands here for sure. They're definitely watching for you, checking you out. They know that some of you are intuitive as well with this black cat being here. They know that you're spiritual, that you're very wise, okay? We have here the 4 of Cups. Yeah, this person has been trying to communicate with you and give you their cup. But I think you're rejecting it. You're kind of like, no, I don't want it. I don't care what you have to offer me. I'm good. I'm cool. I can get that on my own. Because you finally realized with this Hangman what this person was about. It took you a minute to come to this conclusion because you were really trying to show them what love was really like. But you had to give up at some point because they didn't appreciate you. Okay? I have another deck. I brought another deck down here. Yes, my What's the Vibe deck. I already used that one. Which one is this one? Sorry, y'all. Okay, this is my Romantic Love Oracle deck. Let's get a few messages from this deck, and that's going to be it. But yeah, you definitely are enjoying life a little bit more. This person doesn't like it. They're envious of your shine. They don't like it, but they're still probably dealing with people. But they don't care for these people as much as they care for you. And I feel like if they could get you back, they would probably leave these people alone now that they know how to come towards you. Ooh, they know not to fuck with you now. We got 2. We got denial. This person is in denial that this relationship is over, that this connection is done. They don't want to believe it. They don't. And they envy you for giving up on them. I'm telling you. Some of them thought that they would be able to keep you around because that's how they are used to having people. At the bottom, we got communicate, receive, and express the truth. This person wants to come to you and tell you the truth about how they feel. They want you to forgive them. They do. But we have here a leap of faith. Leap of faith says taking a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. Yep. And since you have taken that step into the beauty of the unknown, which was getting away from this person. Okay, because that was your comfort zone. This person, maybe you were with them for a while. That was all you knew. That was who you wanted to be with. You stepped out on faith and you left this person alone because you got tired of feeling bad. Tired of crying, tired of having to defend yourself in a situation, tired of them not taking accountability. So you stepped away from this person, okay? But the beauty of the unknown is what's best because with the beauty of the unknown, it can be so many great things coming to you that you haven't, you don't even see coming, okay? But let's get one more. Thank you, sir. Okay, we have embrace. Embrace says find peace with your current state of being. Spread your wings is at the bottom. Confidence that leads to freedom and growth. I think you're telling this person goodbye and they can't take it. Okay, that's what I get from this picture because you're spreading your wings and flying it. Look at this bird, right? Spread your wings and fly and leap of faith. Okay, so I think that you kind of let this person go here. You gave them an embrace. You let them know like, look, I don't hate you. I wish the best for you, but you're not for me. You're finding peace where you are right now, wherever you're supposed to be. Focus on your passions and people that are going to be passionate about you. Don't be afraid to fail. Follow what makes your heart happy, okay? And whatever you're trying to perfect right now, It's going to happen, but it takes time and it takes patience. You're going to fall. You're going to crawl before you walk, okay? Nobody's going to get it the first time, the second time, maybe not even the third time, but it's going to happen. As long as you keep faith and keep the right people around you, you will have nothing to worry about. Self-awareness as I cut the deck. Tapping into your higher self, questioning routines and patterns. Yes, especially these routines and patterns that keep you thinking negatively about your situations. You need to have a self-awareness check. You need to sit with yourself and understand your worth. Your first step was getting rid of people who mean you no good, and you're doing that. Now it's time to be more self-aware with that nurture card. Okay, nurture is here. I wish I could find it. I got a lot of, okay, here we go. I have a lot of cards out here, but nurture is here. Nourish yourself. It's time so the divine can lead you into happiness and greatness, abundance, joy. Okay? That's what you deserve. Right now, you may be a little stressed. It says cleanse and detoxify from unnecessary commitments. Yep. You don't owe this person anything. If they've been hurting you and making you drown in depression, hurting your feelings, being a liar, deceptive, not telling you the truth, trying to feed their ego with all these different people and coming up with excuses as to why they hurt you when there's really no excuse. False illusions, scarcity mentality, falling into bad habits. This person has a very bad habit. Not only is that bad habit denying what they've done to you, they're in denial about who the fuck they are. Okay? They are someone who keeps you guessing, gives you mixed feelings. They deal with other people. But they're envious of this. They're envious of the fact that you have left them behind. And they want to apologize to you. But again, with this card, I get aggression. Like I told you, I said, I'm sorry, and you still haven't forgiven me. Now, if they don't come towards you with that, that's how they feel internally. Okay? And your ships are sailing in. Because it's your time to shine. It's your time. You've done enough for the ungrateful. Okay? Cut down. It's time for you to cut people, places, and things off. Stop going in places where they are, where you can see them again. Stop conversating with people with their family. You're going to have to let that go. Okay? Even if you are close to some of their family members, you can still remain close, but don't tell them everything. They don't need to know all y'all's business. They just don't. Even if it's your best friend. Sometimes it's worth still keeping information to yourself. And some of you need to learn that. But I know for a fact this person is definitely going through it. They may have a migraine right now from all that drinking and smoking they're doing, trying to coat their pain to get over you. But the universe is making them suffer because they asked the universe not to fuck with you in a bad way. Because you were sent here to help them. But they didn't listen to the universe. They listened to their ego. They listened to the devil. And so now they're going to suffer. They're going to suffer really bad for doing this to you. But I hope that you guys can resonate with some of the messages that I gave tonight. Okay, remember these messages are not for everybody. Not every single person watching this is going to be able to relate. And that's because it's not your reading. However, if you can relate to this reading, please remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I am doing free readings indefinitely right now until my channel grows. I am at a total of almost 500 followers. But I want to get way more followers, okay? But thank you guys for tuning in to my channel. And I'll see you guys for another reading. Bye.